Hey folks, Brother Rob with you again. So I almost wasn't going to do this video, but because I just made a video about atheism, but I wanted to tackle another issue with atheism, and that is the, how do I say, knowing, again, that's not true, right? So, but, oh yes, I know it. I believe that. And I've yet to meet an atheist who actually has given me a good argument. Like on Aaron Ra's show, Aaron didn't really give a defense for atheism. He just made assertions and claims. But he said that there is no God, no heaven, no hell. But the thing is, Aaron can't. Not only can Aaron not know those things, there's no way Aaron could prove it. Like he can't prove there's no God. And he said, well, you can't prove a negative. I'm like, yeah, you can. And I said, 2 minus 4 is minus 2. I just proved a negative. Now, you might say, well, it's a different thing, but that's not what Aaron said. Aaron said you can't prove a negative. He didn't say what kind of negative. So if he says we're talking about different things, fair enough, but then he's moving the goalposts, which he tried to do. Or which he did do, actually. And then also, yeah, so in my estimation, all atheists reject God not because of an intellectual process or pursuit, but because of moral reasons primarily, and possibly personal reasons secondarily. Most people reject God on those two things alone. Primary one being morality, in that you don't want to live your life according to the morality set forth by the Bible, so you choose to go your own way. Well, you're free to do that, but if you're going to do that, then at least be honest and say, look, I'm not rejecting God on the face of an intellectual pursuit, but because I don't accept his standard of morality. And you're free to do that, but if you're going to do that, be honest about it. Secondly, again, I don't believe that anyone is an atheist. I believe everyone knows that there is a God, and everyone has been created with that knowledge, and that every kind of rejection of that is not an intellectual pursuit, but a moral dilemma. You're not rejecting God because of here. You're rejecting God because of here. At least be honest about it, alright? So, I think atheists will reject God, again, because they don't like the moral standards that God presents for us. They don't like the idea of being committed to one person of the opposite sex, and that person only, for life, in marriage. They'd rather fornicate. They'd rather sleep with someone that is the same sex. Or maybe sleep with someone of the same and the opposite sex. Or maybe sleep with some people of the same or opposite sex. Or, the deviations and scenarios you can import into this equation are quite high, so I'm not going to waste my time doing it. But suffice to say, you understand my point, so I don't need to belabor it. But yes, atheism is not an intellectual pursuit. It's a rejection of God, so you can be your own God and live your own life according to your own rules. That's all it is. It's not an intellectual pursuit, because there's nothing intellectual about rejecting God, because a rejection of God is a rejection of logic, reason, and reality and science. Not saying that God is science, but you can't do science without him. Alright, that's it for now. Peace out, Brother Rob.